Well, I'm at a very interesting place today. I am at an actual chestnut farm in Hood River called Nella Chestnut Farm with Bernardo Nella. And what an interesting place. I think that being in the Portland area, you just don't hear about chestnut farms, so it's very cool to be here.
Yeah, and in Portland, I don't think there's any street vendors like a lot of in New York.
Right.
You see a lot of street vendors. I don't know if there is any in Portland.
Well, I hope you're going to change that because you're new to this market and it's just so interesting. And you're going to tell us about the seed pods and how these nuts come to fruition, and they just look like sea urchins or something.
Yeah, yeah. They're very pretty when they fall out of the tree like that. But a lot of times they'll fall still inside the burr. And you can see this one, it has the chestnut opened up, the burr opened up a little bit. And the only way to get them out when they're like that is step on them and it'll pop out.
It sounds like a little less dangerous because you have like leather gloves on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you try to open it with just your hands, you're gonna poke yourself.
Yeah. Well, it's a beautiful orchard. It's a pretty color. It's a beautiful time to be here. And you know, I know my family, we're Italian, and we always have them at the holidays, and we always just roast them in the oven for a snack after dinner.
Yep. Italians have them as a snack. Different cultures do different things with chestnuts. The French make a marron glacé, a dessert out of them.
Wow.
A lot of Asian cultures, they'll boil them and have them part of the main dish. After you boil them, you can saute them in a sauce, and they're really good that way too.
Well, I know that it's also important if you're roasting them that you have to cut into the skin.
Yep.
And you can tell us about that.
You'll make a little X, maybe like a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch X. And then as they're baking, it'll open up where the X is, and that gives you a good point to start when you're peeling it.
Ah, it makes it a little easier.
Yeah, yeah.
And on your website, you have all these recipes and all these little tips on how to eat them, because I think a lot of people aren't familiar with them.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't familiar with them, and there are recipes on the website, yes.
And the website has a different name right now.
Right now, it's still under Nutquacker Farms,
Okay.
Which was the previous owner, and I just need a little bit of time to set up a new website.
Well, sure. Well, we invite you to go to the website, and you can also order from that and get mail order, or come to Hood River. You know, it's a beautiful time of year to be out here. Well, thanks so much for the information.
Thanks, no problem, Judy.